Grand Rising, good afternoon, and good evening. Whatever time you click on this video is the right time for you, and I thank you in advance for your viewership and support. Today's energetic tap-in is going to be on none other than Ray J. I was going to do this reading a few days ago, but I'm actually kind of glad that I waited because I wanted to do a little meditation and clear the energy out around me so that I can kind of balance out the anxiety that's in his energy. I didn't want to, feel all of that, anxiousness. So without any further ado, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, tap me into the energy that is around Ray J. What is giving him so much anxiety? Please and thank you. Tap me into the energy around Ray J. What is giving him so much anxiety? Okay. First card out, Ace of Coins in the upright. And that's a two-parter because the Ace of Coins represents a large amount of money, but it also represents, being in union, strong contracts or alignments with someone. Eight of Wands. So things are moving extremely fast for Ray J, faster than he expected. Almost feels like it's out of control. Now at the bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Swords here, which is representative of not just law enforcement, but this is high-level law enforcement. Wow. And this is a hangman for him. Life is really coming at him fast right now. It's something that he's really, sorry that he even got himself into or involved with. This was bigger than he thought or expected. Yeah, the Magician. So he's trying to manifest for his entire family tree. Bottom of the deck, Tree of Life. He knows that this is going to affect, oh wow, they're saying this is going to affect the safety of his bloodline. Before I go any further, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. All things said are alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Yeah. He's manifested some kind of judgment upon himself. And judgment is like a finality, okay? It's once the judgment has come down or it's been issued, ordered, however you want to look at it, that judgment is going to stick. What is this judgment? What did he bring upon himself? Somebody feels like he's playing both sides of the fence, okay? Two of Pentacles, they see him as juggling. So he's literally got a lot going on. He's got multiple people trying to attack him and fight him. Not just what we see, but behind the scenes, the things that we don't see. Wow. The Moon. And this represents two wolves, two very powerful wolves. two wolves that are leaders of their own wolf packs. So baby, he really got somebody, you know, very, very powerful that's on his ass like back pockets. And they've sent multiple attempts after him, not just the ones that we've seen. Okay, he got people pressing him that we don't know anything about, or at least they're attempting to, sending him harsh communication. So he could be receiving messages that are of a threatening nature or abusive nature in secret. Um, yeah, he tapped into something really, really, really big. And it's like he's in between a rock and a hard place. It's a hell of a catch-22. Page of Wands. So, you know, at this point, it's like, okay, I'll take a new direction on, you know, the type of work that I get, you know, the type of work that I get into, the type of business that I'm involved in. This is falling under the Ace of Cups. I mean, excuse me, the Ace of Coins. So he's trying to find new ways to, you know, make money and to move around. He may even feel like he doesn't even want to be in entertainment anymore. And these people may come after things that he's invested in, different businesses, to try to fold him. Why are they coming after him like this, angels? Wow. You got 8 of Coins here and Wheel of Fortune. Remember what I just said. They're reconfirming what I said. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright under the 8 of Wands. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles in this deck, the 8 of Coins in the upright, which talks about work. So these people are coming after him, people that he may have worked with, or they're coming after, you know, how he makes money, his fortune, his legacy, his businesses. And I see him standing his ground, but he's got a lot of opponents, and not just the ones that we can see. See the little dust up that we saw? That's baby, that's nothing. That's literally the Care Bear edition of what he has coming after him. Explain this, Hangman. So this is what's keeping him from moving forward swiftly and professionally. Somebody feels like he brought this on himself. What is this going to manifest? The Magician. Yeah, he's catching it on both sides. I didn't even see this, but I want to show this to you before I move forward. Any of you that are new to me, I read as I shuffle, not just what hits the table. I'm consistently pulling messages simultaneously. So you've got the harsh communication with law enforcement, and I feel like that's over law enforcement. So it's like he's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. Like he has issues with law enforcement, and then he has issues with people who feel like he's in the wrong alignment with law enforcement, if you get what I mean. Okay. So somebody feel like he ain't keeping the G code, he ain't keeping the street code, but he has law enforcement looking at him legitimately for stuff that has nothing to do with how these people feel. But these people feel like he could be talking, okay? Allegedly. And this is what's bringing all this energy with these people coming against him, why he feels so defensive, why he has so much anxiety, why he is, you know, going above and beyond to speak out and defend himself. because he's got some really, really strong opponents. And baby, I said it earlier, I say it again, they're on his ass like back pockets. Now, this is one of them, the King of Cups. This water sign male who was already facing judgment is trying to bring judgment on him. And this is only one person, okay? That's not everybody who is, you know, taking part in this. So, you know, you got the Hermit here, which represents isolation, dark night of the soul, becoming enlightened about things. And when you come out a more refined version of yourself, more enlightened, more educated about things. And this is also why he's facing judgment, because, you know, the Hermit also can speak about someone who is separated in confinement because they are ostracized from others. So someone who is a water sign who is facing being, you know, held somewhere in hermit mode, who is facing judgment, feels that he's playing both sides of the fence, okay? And this is a part of why certain people are running down on him. Knight of Wands. That's not all of it, though. Uh-oh. Now we're about to get off into some things. There go my cards flying up under my seat. And when I have cards that fly under my seat or under the table, it's usually because somebody capping on something. Okay? So we've got the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay? And that Four of Swords in reverse is falling under this Two of Pentacles. So they're not allowing him to get any rest. Wow. They're not allowing this to be put to rest. They're not allowing this to be a situation that can be talked out. Somebody literally wants to get active, okay? They want the smoke. They want the fire. They want the whole entire inferno with Ray J, because they feel like he's playing both sides. Okay, the Lovers, okay? This represents duality, choice, and also Gemini energy. And Gemini is a sign of duality, someone who, you know, shows or presents themselves a certain way, but they have another side to them, okay? So whoever this other person is, this other wolf that's been coming for Ray J, this is someone who presents very well before the public, someone who can be, you know, almost like a politician, you know, shaking hands and kissing babies. They know how to move around the room, but they have another side to them that is very, very, very uncouth and way less diplomatic, okay? So this feels like good cop, bad cop. So he may need to really watch who he's talking to right now, because one of the people that he's talking to that, you know, are tied in, they locked in, they're connected. This person is, you know, in his face presenting a certain image or a certain type of support, but they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. He has people around him that are trying to gather information to see how much he actually knows and to confirm if he's actually playing both sides. So he may need to go radio silent with certain types of conversations and communications. Sometimes you got to play dumb to end up, you know, the smartest person in the room. So I would suggest that to him right now. Play very coy. I don't care how much people think you know. Now is the time to act like, Clive Davis and get you a touch of the dementias, okay? Be very, very particular about who you speak to and what you say, because it's not who you think that's involved in this, and that's the messed up part. This is, man, this is the ultimate, like, crisscross type situation. Somebody is very close to him that he thinks is riding for him, or is, you know, respectful of his plight, so to speak, is definitely not in the clutch like he thinks they are. Yeah. So you got the Two of Cups here. And the Two of Cups represents like soulmate type energy. Swan's mate for life. And I'm not getting that this is a loving energy, so to speak. This is like being locked in for life, down by law. Something that you got into that, oh wow, Spirit guide said blood in, blood out. These are people that you consider to be like family at one point in time, that you locked in with, people that you had much love for, that you may have to move around really different right now. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. So, this is going to affect the things that he's invested in. Like I said, his business, his overall financial wellness. Like, they're coming for everything in the kitchen sink. Anything that they can affect when it comes to him and his stability. Baby, what'd you get yourself into? So you got the Justice Department. Yeah, literally, damned if you do, damned if you don't. And it's like he's trying to bring balance to a situation, because justice is the balance, but it also is the karmic balance as well. And this is what's causing the Hangman, when it comes to him moving forward. Man. It's like all he wants to do is leave behind this toxic, chaotic energy and move into calmer waters. Nine of Coins, the independent woman. And see, the independent woman doesn't actually have to be an independent woman. This can be him independently having to defend himself. But if this is an independent woman, someone who is free from a lot of what's going on around him, he was trying to manifest some type of protection through this woman, or alignment with this woman, because he's already facing a dark night of the soul and judgment. So it's like, why not? I'll take a leap of faith. And it's like all he wants to do is just leave all of this toxicity behind and move forward. But this battle is going to be way bigger and stronger than he expected. He did not expect the people that are coming at him to come at him the way that they are. And he's finding out that a lot of people that, claim they had his back, that claim they mess with him the long way, they're not who they appear to be. You know, he's finding out that this is lip service. People don't really stand 10 toes. They don't really, you know, get in the paint the way they say they do. He's finding out that, you know, a lot of that is satire and for entertainment purposes only. Because when it get real, it really gets lit. These people go dark and they fade to black and they back up, right? So he's in a weird position right now because he's like a, I hate to say this, y'all, but it's like he's a moving target and nobody wants to be standing next to him while somebody is playing target practice, okay? And this person who can't rest, who can't let this go, y'all, this is the big house right here, okay? This person is really, really like flailing with trying to come up with ideas and new ways and how to approach this and how to get next to them. So this person is obsessive while they're in their dark night of the soul, sitting somewhere, you know, locked away, and they can't get any rest because this King of Cups, it's like this person is afraid of what it is that Ray may say or what he could have already said. But this fear is like it's kind of weird because it's rooted in somebody letting their, I want to say, damn, how do I say this? Letting their imagination run wild with the what ifs. So this person is worrying themselves into a tizzy, trying to make sure that he doesn't speak. Okay, if he hasn't spoken already, let's make sure we put the fear of God into him so he doesn't speak. Who? Alrighty, so you got the star here, which is like, you know, he's trying to keep hope, but you know, he knows that he can't just disappear and not be seen because his persona and people being able to see him is how he makes money. So this is really just this is a really dark situation because Ray J is in the type of energy to where it's truly not safe for him to be out here bending corners, but he cannot fall back at this moment because it's like he needs to be able to ensure that his family is going to be financially taken care of. I'm getting a lot of energy. I'm pulling a lot of energy around how his work and what he's invested in and his overall wealth, how it's going to be affected. It's I'm going to have to preface this with allegedly. But allegedly, this feels like he is prepping for the day that he's not here. Okay? And he wants to make sure that everybody is well taken care of in case the day comes where he might not be here. Yeah, he's sorry that he locked in with these people, the Two of Cups, the people he thought he'd be down with for life. Like, you know, we cool, you know, all of that. Big homie, you know, wow, big homie. Ooh, Lord, he got a big homie he can't trust too. Yeah, Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. He's finding out all types of information on people that he can't trust. And I'm telling you, it's closer than he thinks. My spirit guides are literally using the term, the call is coming from inside the house. Anybody that is a fan of horror movies, you know that comes from Scream. Remember this person in Scream, what's her name, Sydney? She was in the house, she was being harassed, the person kept calling her, threatening her, and they were closer to her than she thought. It wasn't until it was too late that Sydney found out that the call was in the house, meaning your own environment, people that are very close to you. Somebody very close to you is connected to whoever these people are, this shadow group that is threatening you. They're connected to somebody that's very close to you. Somebody that you, wow. It's like he would least expect this, but if it was to be brought to his attention, it'd be like, oh, wow, damn. You know what? If I look back over this, I would have seen this coming. I would have understood that this was coming, okay? So here it is, Palace of Wands, okay? So the palaces represent institutions and, wealth and abundance. So when we got the Palace of Wands here, this is what he's invested in, okay? Then this could be as simple as his network or his electronics. Wands are very fiery, can also have, ferocious type energy, but, they're highly entertaining because wands are usually like the peacock of the deck. They're the most well visible, the most well seen of the deck. So this is also why he feels like he can't fade to black. He can't disappear from the public because he has to be seen to make sure that this network is going to be seen. But the Hangman is, karma is literally given triple scoops this year, okay? And I need to understand, angels, why is he facing this type of energy? Is this karma, or is this, people picking on the innocent? What is this? Look what falls under justice. The Tower. Okay? So for those of you who may not know or understand tarot, the Tower is significant because when the Tower falls, okay, this is something you cannot rebuild. It comes out of nowhere. Lightning strikes the tower and destroys the tower. People are ejected from the tower. There is no coming back from this. It can't be rebuilt. The land that it's on is now not even a good place to rebuild. So, damn, that sounds like karma to me, and it's falling under justice. This is why it's not always a good idea to sit in what you think is the, winning circle or the winning table, because you never know when they're going to play musical chairs with you and you may lose your seat. Yeah, we're looking at, shame, regret, remorse. And this is falling under the independent woman. It's also attached to family energy. He's got a lot of worries about his family overall. Yeah, and the stability. He's worrying about the stability, the financial stability that it's, being affected, or people are threatening his financial stability, and he's worried about how he's going to be able to continue to provide for his family if these people, you know, are able to pull the strings and shut his businesses down. Y'all, this is way deeper than just, you know, people running down on him trying to windmill him. This is not that. This is way bigger than that. Look. Now, how many times I'm going to have to tell y'all that this King of Cups, who is not able to sleep, not able to rest, who is literally worrying themselves to death, going back and forth in their head about what he could have said, what he may say, what he, you know, knows. Because this person is not trying to have him, you know, speak to anybody. And they're working double time from this little dusty place that they're sitting in, their cell. Okay? This King of Cups. This water sign. This could possibly come out pretty soon, that this is being orchestrated by this King of Cups. At least the parts that we see. And if this comes to light publicly, this actually could be Ray J's saving grace. So I get why he's trying to stay in the middle of the street. He's trying to continue to be seen because, baby, when I tell you, it's like it's raining brimstone and fire around him right now. And this person who can't get any rest, when I tell you this person is in agony, driving themselves crazy while in jail, going back and forth, thinking about what is being said, what could be said, you know, who may turn on me, who may speak. And this feels like Ray's not the only one on this list. He's just the one that we see, okay? Yeah. Seven of Swords. He's going to have to be very, very comfortable around the celebrity world right now, because there's a lot of celebrities that are on edge. And they secretly are also sending him this energy of, you know, possible alleged physical violence, because he knows about things that they have done, and they don't want him to say too much because it can affect how they work, how they move around. So he's got a lot of people that are afraid of him opening up and speaking and saying what he knows. Now, remember I said it's two wolves, but wolves lead wolf packs. These are two, you know, alpha male wolves who have wolf packs that are after him right now. The crazy thing about it is he has no idea who all are members of this wolf pack. And some of these people who are talking to him, having conversations with him, even telling him certain things, they're doing it on purpose because it's the test to see what he will repeat. And I feel like he failed that test on TMZ because it was information given to him, filtered to him on purpose to see if he would leak it, and he did. He didn't say who it was. He didn't make any, you know, direct comments. But what he said was enough. There's a lot of people right now that are around him that it's not even just that they have anxiety. These people are so afraid of the truth getting out that they are making moves and decisions that they may have never made before to protect everything that they've invested in. Yeah. He's thinking a lot, you know, right now. He's going over his life, thinking about his loved ones and, you know, the past. And I'm telling you, it's like he's preparing for the moment that he may not be here. He's really worried about if the time comes, making sure that everybody is straight, everybody's good. These people have strong ties. So overall, there's 3 major people, okay, that are attached to what's going on with him. Like I said, he has a Judas for sure. Somebody that's very close to him that, you know, is very self-serving, that will literally throw him under the bus. Better you than me type energy. And this person has been keeping tabs and funneling information on him for a while, not just because of this situation here, but just in general. He's been secretly watched by certain people for a minute. See what I said? Past energy. This has been going on for a while. And all these towers, because this is falling under the tower, it's all connected to the past. Oh, Ray J. Allegedly, y'all. Allegedly. There's something he may know about child trafficking. And this is what's giving somebody pause. Faith. His faith is the one thing that wouldn't let him get involved in certain things. Let's remember, Ray J was raised in the church long before he got into entertainment. So his foundation is different than these wolves. These wolves never knew God. No matter how far Ray J may have strayed, he still has that light, that internal compass inside of him. And this is challenging him to tap back in with God. And because he believes in God, that was rooted in him as a young person, there's certain lines that he won't cross. And I'm not saying that his hands are all the way clean, honey. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is there are certain things, no matter how deep he's gotten into it, whatever this is, whatever this whole melee is, certain things that he just won't take part in because of his inner compass, his belief in God. And this is why these people have always been watching him, because it's like, you know, you either all the way in or you're all the way out. So they never completely considered him all the way in, because there's certain things that he wouldn't partake in himself. King of Coins, 9 of Wands. Okay, so this is a very powerful middle-aged man that is putting a lot of, you know, adversity into this situation with Ray J. And it's like Ray J is a provider for his family. Okay, so they know how much that means for him and to him, and they're going to keep putting him through these hurdles. Whatever they can do that can slow down his money and affect how he takes care of his family. Baby, when I tell y'all, they nitpicking him down and down to the ground. Any petty thing, no matter how small, no matter how big, it's being considered right now. Yeah. Ooh, Lord. Yeah, so you got the faith here. Like I said, tapping back into God, praying. He knows he's facing judgment. He's also thinking about if this judgment is because he strayed from the path. This is why he's getting back closer to God, because it's like, I wouldn't be facing all this harsh communication and these people coming after me and issues with the law had I stayed closer to God. So, Page of Coins. This King of Cups, he's really, oh Lord. Remember, pages are children, and pages of coins represent, new business ventures and ideas. Also, being able to produce and launch new businesses. Ray J may know something about this person and children and how they conduct business, allegedly. And that's why they're so worried about the messages that he can convey. They don't know what all he's willing to say, how deep his knowledge really is, because he knows a lot, but it's like, how much does he know? We know he knows this, this, and this, but does he know this other part? And what would he be willing to discuss? So yeah, this person is using family members. They're coming after, possibly, if they get desperate enough, they could start threatening his family members. Yeah, here's some messages coming into the people that he loves. This is some... Sir, you're a dummy. This King of Cups, you know you're never getting out, and you're moving in such an irrational way. Even if you had a chance, all of this right here would make it etched in stone that you would never come out. So, this is somebody going kamikaze, okay? I know I'm going down. I know it's over for me. I'm going to destroy everything on my way out the door. Now, goodness gracious. I'm going to switch decks and clarify with another tarot deck. For those of you who always like to know what cards I'm using, the first deck is the Tarot of Dreams, and this deck is Cthulhu's Vault. Both can be found on Amazon, to all my tarot people who like to stack up on your different decks. Show me the clarification on this underbelly energy, the energy that we don't see. Because this runs really, really deep, and it runs very close to him, closer than he knows. Page of Cups. Okay? Remember, somebody wants him to be sorry, and they're going to do whatever they have to do to put him in the position to regret speaking, period. 10 of Wands. They're putting all types of heavy burdens on him. Like I said, this is clarifying his businesses, what he was invested in. They're trying to tie up, how he moves around, cut him off from his money, cut him off from people that would work with him. They're trying to literally, oh gosh. So if any of you have ever watched Animal Planet and you see how sharks, they'll, even if they don't smell blood in the water, sharks are hypersensitive. So when something is in the water that, could be a little tasty, that becomes prey, you'll see sharks start to, circle around their prey. And more and more and more sharks start to gather, and they circle around their prey. And then alongside the sharks are the remora. And the remora, they don't attack the prey, but they swim right alongside of the sharks, and they eat the morsels, the crumbs that fall from the sharks' mouths, okay? Any extra pieces of meat, okay? Any extra pieces of flesh, they eat whatever is left over. So I say that to say this. Imagine having the big guns coming after you, right? And then you get the little peons joining in, and they want to get their piece too. They're not going to come and attack you, but they're going to feast off of the crumbs that are left over. So he may start having people who are not connected start trending off of playing with his name, because they want to appear to be affiliated and associated with those who are bigger than them, so that they can play up their status. Yeah, the Knight of Coins. These people, it's like, if we can't get you one way, we'll get you another. We'll slow up your money. We'll make it hard for you to eat. We'll make it hard for you to be able to travel and to go places. And the High Priestess, okay? High Priestess represents secret knowledge and protected knowledge, knowledge that is not privy to regular people. Nine of Swords. There's that anxiety. No rest for the wicked, no rest for the weary. And this is why this is manifested, why these people are coming after him, attacking him, because to the public, they want to show people that, you know, hey, I've got nothing to worry about. You know, things are good over here, you know, that type of energy. But behind the scenes, what they're not showing, what is not, you know, being whatever is not being presented to the public, okay, is that a lot of people are scared shitless right now. And we're talking about some very important people, very big people. They're not getting any rest. And these people are on edge, okay? Any little thing will put them over. So Ray J speaking to TMZ, it really rocked the boat for people that were already trying to abandon ship. You got the Seven of Coins here that represents investment, and then you got the Five of Coins. So this is a loss on investments, and you know, these people are worried about how this judgment is going to have them ostracized. Everybody's trying to escape this negative situation. They're worried about, you know, their financial stability, the way that they're going to be seen, and losing on things that they've invested in due to things they may have done in this Ace of Wands type energy, okay? Two of Swords. So this King of Cups, you know, he wants to cut, oh God. They literally say he wants to cut Ray J's water off. He's trying to cut off his lights, his utilities. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it any clearer than that. This person is so afraid of what he can say. Listen, you can't make this stuff up. Look who's at the bottom of the deck again. The King of Cups. The King of Cups. He's so afraid of what this man can say, he literally wants to cut his water off. Five of Wands and Seven of Cups. So he's considering his options. And one of those options was to, to scare him, to send somebody to run down on him and put hands on him. Okay? But that didn't work. So now they're upping the ante. Okay? They're telling him, hey, go all out. Throw this man a party, if you get what I mean. Six of Cups and the Eight of Coins. So yeah, this is the thing. Like, this person is worried about all the things you actually know from the past because of, your working relationship and things that you may have seen while working, things that you know about due to, the things that you do for work. And once again, how you may come forward and communicate, the things that you may say, the messages that you could possibly present. Ten of Swords. Ten of Wands to Ten of Swords. I want to put heavy burdens on you. And, this is a betrayal that you can't come back from. So this King of Cups feels like, Lord, he feels like Ray J betrayed him in a way that he can't come back from. He feels like he is possibly collaborating or cooperating with stories and the authorities. And it's like, this is your hangman. This mentally unstable person who's not getting any rest, who has high anxiety themselves, who is so worried about who could come forward and talk, who can come forward and communicate. This person is being so unrealistic right now that they're going to literally take everybody down a black hole with them to try to keep, certain people quiet. And it's not going to work. It's proving more and more and more and more of law enforcement and the prosecutor's point, because even though you're in jail, you're still powerful enough to threaten, intimidate, harass, and even cause someone's life to end. Eight of Swords. Yeah, so he's also worried about his money slowing down and possibly, being trapped, binded, or going to jail himself. But here's the thing. This, like I said, Nine of Swords, no rest for the wicked, no rest for the weary. They are afraid of being exposed. Terrified even. King of Cups, here he is. Here he is, the Five of Coins, the Seven of Coins. This is somebody who is being ostracized due to judgment and the things that they invested in, the things they invested their time in. King of Cups is out twice, okay? Five of Cups. Shame, remorse, regret, okay? So now it's like this King of Cups is really realizing that, okay, people don't mess with me like that. Like I thought they did. I got people cutting me off left and right due to shame, humiliation, regret. People don't want to be, associated with me anymore. So if, the diddler is reaching out to people like they said he is from prison, because, they got transcripts of him using other people's phone privileges to contact people. he's realizing that these people by all means are not trying to be associated in any possible way. And it's like reality is starting to set in, and it's messing with that delusion of grandeur that he got, because it's like, damn, this is real. This is really happening. People are really not fucking with me for real. They really have cut me off. So this is the energy behind, you know, considering your options and sending this Five of Wands energy through the Ten of Cups, your family. So I'm going to end this here because, baby, when I tell you the rabbit hole runs deep on this, whoo, Lord, I need to do some serious spiritual cleansing. And I hope Ray J is able to, you know, get peace of mind. You know, he's able to remain safe, because it's weird, y'all. It's like he's being accused of something without this person actually knowing for sure. But it's like the way that this person is coming at him, it's like they have undeniable proof that he's out here saying this and saying that. But it's literally like it's crazy. It's like the King of Cups is in the energy of, like, you know, the ghetto boys. My mind's playing tricks on me. And Ray J is in the energy of Rockwell. It always feels like somebody's watching me. And he's not tripping. Somebody is always watching him. And like I said, the call is coming from inside the house. It's closer than he thinks, because people are trying to save themselves from the Titanic by any means necessary. So I'm going to close this reading here, but I will tell you this. He's finding out who's really on that G shit and who's doing, you know, all of this. I got your back, you know, I got you. I rock with you the long way for entertainment purposes only. He's finding out the real from the fake real fast, and it's messed up that this is the way he had to find out, but a lesson is still a lesson, no matter how hard it is. So, y'all, I'm going to close the energy here. I thank you for, you know, your time, your patience, and giving me feedback in the comments in advance. Many blessings to all of you. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, please clear this energy from my home. Take it back to the portal and close the portal, making sure that no energy is left behind. Cleanse the energy around me and for everyone who watched this. And this reading is adjourned. This man really has to be careful and watch the company that he keeps. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.